and then to push for the release of the memo and perhaps even draft the memo. Three things: come up with the idea for the memo, draft the memo, and release the memo. What can you say to us tonight? Did the White House coordinate on any of those three levels?
We didn't come up with it. We didn't draft it. We didn't release it. So that's 3 no's, I can tell you unequivocally. That's absolutely ridiculous, and it just seems that that's kind of a diversion of some kind, because this is very clear that the memo raises serious concerns about the integrity of the decisions made at the highest levels of both the Department of Justice and the FBI. And, Laura, when you can take and use the most invasive surveillance techniques on American citizens, that should be serious concern to most people.
Where are all the civil libertarians today in the Democrat Party? I mean, apparently they don't care at all about the Fourth Amendment anymore. But they used to care about unlawful search and seizure, which, I guess Carter Page could make the argument that this was done unlawfully, not according to the statute. But the Democrats, apparently that's just out the window.
But the dossier, they wanted out immediately. Remember, that had to be put out. They didn't question it. They didn't source it. It was out. They wanted all that stuff out. But for some reason, they didn't want this memo out. I find that very curious. But, I mean, it's a double standard. I mean, when it suits their pleasure, they want to keep it quiet. This is something that obviously is of deep concern to the American people. To use a Democrat-funded document that's clearly used for, it's a campaign oppo dump, to use that and not tell the judge that's what you're doing when they're signing FISA warrants, that's very dangerous.
There was another line of attack today by the Democrats I'd like you to respond to. Let's watch.
I'm not surprised that the FBI comes out and says that this is dangerous, declassifying this information is dangerous and endangers national security.
The so-called Nunes memo, a 4-page memo, which, by the way, threatens extremely classified information and endangers sources and methods of our intelligence community.
To be frivolous with their identity or roads that can lead to them.
It's always fun to see Nancy on a Friday night. What is your reaction here? I mean, you're endangering national security. Jonathan Turley on Tucker's show said there's literally no classified information or sources and methods in this memo at all.
Absolutely. We didn't redact a word, actually, by the way. And look, it came out today, obviously, the FBI worked with Nunes to try and declassify some of these things, sources and methods, and that's fine. That's what happened. But, I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous to say, on the one hand, this is going to threaten national security and it's going to take down this government and people's lives are going to be at risk. And then when it comes out, they say, that's a nothing burger. Which is it? They knew it ahead of time. They read it.
People are going to die. Like they're saying that. Right. People are going to die. And Hogan Gidley and the whole White House, President Trump, Pence, you have blood on your hands. I mean, this is where they're going.
Right, but they don't have a problem with open borders, by the way, and immigration.
Oh, no.
Time for another topic.
By the way, the Daily Beast, just for fun, the Daily Beast has a headline out tonight. We have to we'll throw this up on the screen. Trump's White House goes weirdly silent on the Nunes memo. Wait a second. You're here with us, and I think Mercedes has been out there.
Sure. Is my mic not working?
Yeah, what are they talking about? They're weirdly silent.
I don't know.
That's crazy. And by the way, John McCain has tweeted out a reaction to this. He's not happy at all. Can we put that up on screen, the McCain? Here it is. The latest attacks on the FBI and Department of Justice serve no American interests, no parties, no presidents, only Putin's, Hogan.
How in the world can you see the text messages that have come out from people at the highest levels, not the rank and file, not the people we respect and appreciate their hard work, but the top line folks who are in the Hillary Clinton investigation with an obvious pro-Hillary Clinton bias and an anti-Donald Trump bias, and not be concerned whatsoever with that?
Is the president going to fire Rosenstein? He fires Rosenstein, it's going to be a political firestorm. I think it's better to have Rosenstein stay, in my view.
Well, there's been no conversation or consideration for firing Rod Rosenstein.
I mean, we know kind of what he did. He approved one of the FISA warrants. Okay. I mean, I think my view of firing him is the left is begging for it. They begged for Comey to be fired. They begged for Mueller to be fired. Now they're begging for Rosenstein. They have a new target every
Absolutely.
week.
And it's the weirdly silent thing. We were having this conversation with them today. They said if you fire Rosenstein, it's a constitutional crisis.
Oh, no, I heard that.
We came out and said we're not firing him, and they go, well, isn't it still a constitutional?
White House mulling firing of Ron Rosenstein.
That's right.
This will be
weirdly silent.
No, this will be. I'm just gonna. If I ever talk, I'm just gonna call you Weirdly Silent. That's gonna. I'll rename you Weirdly Silent. That's will be your name from now on. Hogan, have a good weekend. Good
Thanks
to see
so much.
You. And by the way, we're gonna ask this question: what does the memo's release mean for the future of the Mueller investigation into the president? Answers to that up next.
From director Clint Eastwood comes an incredible true story portrayed by the actual heroes who lived it.
Once you begin to discover who you are, then you'll realize how you have been given authority over your life. But you can only do that through the struggle of life. And most people avoid the struggle. But we've been chosen for this great work.
The 1517 to Paris, rated PG-13, starts February 9th.
I tried hard to quit smoking. But when we brought our daughter home, that was it. Now I have Nicoderm CQ.
The Nicoderm CQ patch with unique extended release technology helps prevent your urge to smoke all day.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. Every great why needs a great how.
Liberty Mutual stood with me when this guy got a flat tire in the middle of the night, so he got home safe.
Yeah, my dad says their insurance doesn't have that.
What?
You can leave worry behind when Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
The closer you get to home, the more you know the commute is worth it. For all the work you pour into this place, you sure get a lot more out of it. You and that John Deere tractor, so versatile, you can keep dreaming up projects all the way home. It's a longer drive, but just like a John Deere, it's worth it. Nothing runs like a Deere. Now you can own a 1E subcompact tractor for just $99 a month. Learn more at your John Deere dealer.
Since everything's included at Beaches and Grill in Jamaica, you can do all the things you love with the ones you love. Because the best thing you can give your family on vacation is you.
That's right, my generation. Yeah, we're all about a good time. Yeah, we're all about a good life. You won't believe until you see. This is gonna be a fun ride. Yeah, we're all about
Beaches all-inclusive resorts, where you can feel like family again. Call 1-800-BEACHES and save up to 65%.
Let's see. If this pack and this pack have the same number of bladder leak pads, I bet you think the bigger one is better, right? Actually, it's bulkier. Always Discreet doesn't need all that bulk to protect because it's made differently. The super absorbent core quickly turns liquid to gel for drier protection that's a lot less bulky than Poise. Looks like good things really do come in small packages. Always Discreet for bladder leaks.
I finally figured out what car to get. Now, where to find the best deal?
You know, why don't I help?
What's that?
Car Gurus. Color?
Silver. Car Gurus?
Low miles, 2 grand below market value, 5-star dealer rating. Ooh, I'm beat.
Let's do it your way, then.
I heard that.
Car Gurus. Find great deals from top-rated dealers near you at cargurus.com.
Looks like you're not sleeping well.
How did you know?
Hey, Megan!
Hey, you're that guy.
The My Pillow guy. That's right, and I'm here to help you get the best sleep of your lives. Just like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. I had tried every pillow out there and none of them worked. That's why I invented My Pillow. My patented fill adjusts to your exact individual needs and helps keep your neck aligned. My Pillow will hold its shape all night long, regardless of your sleep position, for the best sleep of your life.
Call or go to MyPillow.com. Use the promo code and save over 50% with Mike's 4-pack. You'll get 2 MyPillow premiums and 2 Go Anywhere pillows. It's one of his best offers ever.
You're sleeping better.
Much better.
And you're looking good.
Feeling good.
I knew you would.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.